Crews are clearing trees along State Road 37, preparing for construction that will upgrade the road to interstate standards. That work is scheduled to begin this year. As Josh and Lynn reports, there's no longer a question about whether I-69 will be built. The question now is what its impact will be.
Betty Maxwell has lived here just south of Martinsville, Indiana for the better part of a century.
We built it it's been almost 70 years ago. We built it with family and friends.
Maxwell's home is located on Liberty Church Road, a two-lane country road extending into a close-knit community of farmland, homes, and churches, many of them owned by generations of the same families. But now there are plans to turn this area into a future I-69 interchange. Her brother-in-law's house, closer to the road, is already slated to be bought and destroyed. Maxwell doesn't know if her home will meet a similar fate, but even if it isn't destroyed, the interstate would nearly run through her backyard.
It would be terrible, don't you think? It's just, I don't know. I don't understand why they want to do people this way. It doesn't have to be this way. It could be much easier. They could go 3/4 mile up the road and not destroy a home instead of taking this as an exit.
Liberty Church Road extends east and west of State Road 37, which will be upgraded in the next few years to interstate standards as part of the I-69 corridor.
In the process of controlling access that you can only get on or off at those interchange ramps, that requires us to consider all of the properties that are along the existing State Road 37 and how they have access to the outside world. If they have an entrance, a driveway right onto 37, either we would need to purchase that property or we would need to build an access road or somehow tie them back into the local street network if they don't have that access.
I-69's been controversial, especially through Monroe County, where some activists have fought for decades against it. But the road from Evansville to Crane opened in late 2012. Section 4, just south of Bloomington, is well underway, and Section 5 through Bloomington is planned to begin this year or next. Bloomington Mayor Mark Cruzan says the question now isn't whether I-69 is going to happen, it's what its impact will be.
When Section 5 construction begins, I would think probably not until 2015, but signs of construction will start this year. The people will really begin to realize how many different crossroads are going to be cut off.
Because it would cut off roads that currently intersect with State Road 37, businesses and homes on those roads would lose their direct access to a major artery. For years, city officials along the corridor have voiced concerns that controlled access to I-69 would also interfere with emergency response times. Once construction is underway on State Road 37, motorists will have to find their way to access roads that lead to the planned interchanges onto I-69.
Who has to pay for that? And I can tell you that's something I've been asking literally for 20 years. And again, I'm asking primarily of the proponents, including the Chamber of Commerce. Those who are advocating for the road were very slow and in fact pretty silent when it came to answering the question, how much is this going to cost and who's going to pay for it?
Wingfield says the state has plans for that.
So that's the first part of the process, is determining how we can accommodate all of the different businesses and residences along State Road 37, either by purchasing them outright or building access roads.
Meanwhile, the Maxwells live in a kind of limbo. Appraisers have visited, but Betty says she hasn't heard one way or another whether their home will be purchased. Betty's husband is 90 years old and blind. Whatever happens, she'll be relying on friends and family to help with the transition.
It's not a pleasant thought at all to think that you have to give up your home that you built with your own hands. We labored very hard, and so did a lot of our family and friends helped us to build our home. My husband almost died in World War II from injuries, and I just feel like you don't treat a veteran that way.
Ultimately, the cost for Section 5 in the current proposals come to $325 million. Last summer, we reported that this was more than $100 million under preliminary estimates, in part because INDOT is reducing the acreage it plans to purchase from homeowners and businesses by 9%, because the state is largely paving the additional lanes through the existing median on State Road 37. INDOT officials say they hope to break ground on Section 5 in 2014.